All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Harrison Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent. Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Now here's Avdia. On the wing, Grant, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Here's Barnes, deflected, and they'll keep possession. Wembanyama finds Barnes. And he lobs it up, stolen by Ayton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Henderson against Paul. Pass to Graham. Six on the shot clock. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
The drive by Paul. Here's Champagnie. Paul taking his time here. Wembanyama screen. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Pass to Henderson. Back to Avdia. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded by Paul. To the middle. Rebound by San Antonio. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Here's Sharp. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Grant's got 6 points.
Well, Grant getting more confident from deep.
Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. Paul with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Champagnie. Outside Wembanyama. Barnes with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. We can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. San Antonio on D. Ayton finds Simons. Henderson scanning the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the defense was right there, but in the end, Henderson just sticks the J in their faces.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So for the Blazers, Robert Williams comes in for Avdia, and it's Ben in for Henderson.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Now here's Paul. 9 points for him in his last game. Wembanyama, screen on Ayton. Clock at 4. Inside. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Simons outside. From downtown, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Barnes. Back to Paul. Wembanyama screen. Paul into the lane. Take it away. Here's Simons. Yet to see a basket. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ben. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Now Barnes. Here's Champagny over Williams. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Portland ahead, up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've really been racking up 3-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Wembanyama out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagny at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Simons. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. It's deflected. Here's Castle. The kick out to Paul. And he drives in. And he comes up with a bucket. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Wembanyama, screen on Simons. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Champagny's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Here's Wesley. Collins with a screen on Simons. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Fifth, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
That free throw no good. So for the Blazers, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Reith, and it's Avdia in for Sharp. Here's Simons, still without a bucket. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Branham. Jacks up a three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's Simons. It's hauled in by Mamukelishvili. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Portland on D. They trail by 1. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Wesley. 6 to shoot. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Johnson against Avdia. Outside, Williams. Avdia against Johnson. Unloads. Portland, no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. With the drive, pass to Wesley. Hey, puts up a 3. Poke loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Now here's Sharp. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Here's Wesley. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Ayton. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans. That's good from Grant on the assist by Ayton. Grant's got 11.
Look, you know that's where Grant likes to play, using that body in close.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. On the wing, Grant. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Well, that's the kind of defensive play you need to win ball games. Great block from Wembanyama.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Sharp.
If they want to continue to hold this lead, they've got to get back to shooting the ball the way they were in the first quarter.
Pass to Castle. Barnes the screen. Paul with it. He's covered by Grant. Grant against Paul. Kicks it out to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Wembanyama. Can't connect from short range. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it. By being more active and more physical than the other team.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And the Spurs with possession here. 2-point game. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Henderson finds Avdia. Grant outside. There's the triple. That shot is off.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Ball against Henderson. Outside Barnes. Over Grant. Here's Champagnie. Defended by Avdia. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been...
Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
Well, it's hard to miss Wembanyama with that pass. That's a long target.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. And here's Ayton. Pass to Grant. Now Avdia. 5 to shoot. Over Castle. Avdia can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Barnes with a screen on Henderson. Paul passes to Barnes. Here's Champagny. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Over to the left wing. Here's Castle. He's covered by Grant. Here's Barnes. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room. They still need this. Can't hit that one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
Avdia with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Wesley, the pass to Collins. Here's Wesley. Spurs need to get one up here. Mamukelashvili off the mark there with a 3. Blazers trail by 6. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits, unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Reith, he's checked in for Portland. Banton comes in for Sharp. Wembanyama's shot is good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Simons outside. From deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. Simons has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Driving to the basket. Ooh, Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Murray's checked in for Grant. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Wembanyama, screen on Simons. And he throws it down with one hand.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Spurs lead by 6. Wesley, the pass to Branham. And here's Wembanyama. Here's Branham. And he's going for the lob. It's Johnson with a drive. Left side, Wembanyama. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Wesley in at the 1. That's the San Antonio foul. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. On defense, the Spurs. 6-point lead. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Walker for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Here's Benton. Pass to Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Well, that's muscling your way in. Williams doing some heavy lifting inside.
The shot by Wesley, no good. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Benton. Here's Reith. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. The Spurs shooting a nice 50% for the game. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Champagny comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Branham. And it's Paul in for Wesley.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver it.
There's Simons with a 3. He buries it from 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Ball drives in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Hard to think of anyone who's honed his craft more than CP3. Still giving those defenders fits.
And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Grant against Barnes. On the wing, Grant to take the lead. Pass to Aiden. He tries for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Right side, Paul. Down low. Wembanyama with it. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Here's Henderson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoot, young man, scoot.
Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. Ball passes to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Sharpe to take the lead. Barnes with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Offensive rebound. Off the outside. Takes the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. On the wing, Grant. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside for Henderson. Here's Ayton. And the shot goes down.
Well, they put their faith in Ayton, and he delivered.
Wembanyama. Screen on Henderson. Outside for Wembanyama. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Paul to the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Grant to take the lead. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
24 seconds left in the game. Grant against Barnes. Ayton. He connects! And that one brings them within one.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Three-pointer sharp. Can't knock in the 3. Back to Henderson to tie it up. Misses the tray, and so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching. It's just a matter of every day approaching that with that mindset that we're going to go take it. I think if we come out with the energy and focus that we've shown that we can do, we'll put ourselves in a great position to have fun in the postseason.
The mental is just as important as the physical. Thanks so much, HB.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.